Where's Miss Lee? She's never this late.
You're right, bro. Where's she? The bell has already rung and she's not here.
I hope she's okay.
Dr. Beaumont, is everything okay? Where's Miss Lee?
Well, kids, I have some bad news to share.
By the look on your face, it certainly doesn't sound good.
I just got a call from Miss Lee's husband. He told me as she was leaving for work, she got a call from her sister, saying that their mother had been hospitalized. As a result, Miss Lee had to fly home to help her sister take care of their mother.
Oh no, that's terrible. What happened?
Well, their mother came down with food poisoning yesterday after eating dinner at a restaurant. Apparently, what she ate at the restaurant wasn't prepared in a clean and sanitary manner.
I hope Miss Lee's mother will recover soon. Is there a substitute teacher available to watch us?
The school administration is currently working to secure a substitute teacher for your class tomorrow. For now, you'll be joining Ms. Cohen's class. So, grab your belongings and follow me to Ms. Cohen's classroom.
Well, kids, I have just been notified by the front office that Miss Lee's class will be joining us.
Oh, why is that?
Apparently, Miss Lee is absent today due to a family emergency. In addition, because it's a last-minute emergency, there's no substitute available to watch her class.
Poor Miss Lee. I hope she'll be okay. Now we see why you had to take out those big tables and extra chairs.
I hope she'll be okay too. And that's right, Hinata. As you can see, I decided to have half of you and half of Miss Lee's students at one table, and the other halves at the other table. That must be Miss Lee's students. Come on in. To all of Miss Lee's students, welcome to our classroom. We hope you will enjoy your time with us.
Ms. Cohen, my classmates and I are really grateful you took us in while Ms. Lee is away for her family emergency.
It's no problem at all. First things first, I'll take attendance. After that, we'll start the day off with language arts.
It's a great day to play soccer.
Definitely, bro.
Mate, I'm sorry that your teacher couldn't be here because of a family emergency.
I know. Dr. Beaumont told us that her mother came down with food poisoning yesterday and Miss Lee had to fly home to join her sister in taking care of her.
That's terrible. I hope her mother recovers soon.
I hope so too.
I feel so bad for Miss Lee.
Same here, Giacomo.
It's terrible that her mother came down with food poisoning. I know how that feels because I had food poisoning before.
Really? You had food poisoning before?
What happened?
Well, on our trip to Indonesia last summer, we went to a street market and tried out street food. My parents, Florian, and even I got food poisoning. It turned out one of the dishes we ate was too spicy and our stomachs couldn't handle it. Luckily, we were able to recover from it in a few days. Despite that we got food poisoning, we enjoyed trying out Indonesian street food.
Wow, it sounds like you and your family's spice tolerances weren't enough to handle that spicy dish you ate. I'm sorry to hear that you and your family got food poisoning.
Eating street food is fun, but we have to be careful because there are chances the food is either not clean or too spicy.
I agree with that, Janik.
It's terrible to hear about Abby's situation.
I know, Rita. I hope her mother will recover soon.
So, it looks like you took in Abby's students.
Yep. It's because there's no substitute available to watch her students. The school administration is working hard to find one for tomorrow.
I see. I'm sure whoever is hired to look after Abby's students will be fun and caring.
Yeah. You know, those last-minute absences are rare. Most absences are usually planned.
Remember what happened to the music teacher, Ms. Ortega?
I remember that it happened 2 years ago. She woke up with laryngitis and was unable to come in. As a result, Dr. Beaumont had to inform the students that music class was cancelled until a substitute was arranged. The next day, a substitute was hired.
Also, Ms. Ortega recovered from laryngitis within a week. That situation and what happened with Abby serve as a reminder that unexpected things can happen at the last minute.
Agreed.
I wonder who our substitute teacher will be. I am looking forward to seeing who our substitute will be.
Good morning, kids. My name is Crunch Bandicoot, and I'll be your substitute.
OMG, Crunch? Crunch Bandicoot from the Crash Bandicoot game series. I love playing Crash Bandicoot games.
Well, it looks like we have someone who is familiar with the Crash Bandicoot franchise.
One thing you should know about me is that I love playing video games, and Crash Bandicoot is one of my favorite game series to play.
Awesome. So kids, are you excited to have me as your substitute?
Seeing that you're from a video game series, we're so excited that you're our substitute.
I agree with Daniela. Having a video game character as our substitute is awesome.
I'm happy you kids are excited. First, I want to get to know all of you. So, tell me your name and one fun fact about you.
Hi, I'm Youngsoon. One thing you should know about me is that my family has a butterfly garden in our backyard. I enjoy hanging out there and seeing all the beautiful butterflies flying around.
I'm Janik. Aside from playing video games, I love playing soccer.
My name is Angela and I love cooking. I enjoy learning how to cook with my mom and abuela. Hello, I'm Serafina. I'm a musical genius, and I play the violin.
I'm Giacomo, Serafina's twin brother. Like my twin sister, I'm a musical genius. I play the piano.
Hello, I'm Blake. I love sports and my favourite sports are soccer, basketball, and rugby.
Hi, my name is Chiang Wei, and I love art. I enjoy drawing and painting pictures.
I'm Margot, and one of my favorite hobbies is playing with jigsaw puzzles. It's exciting to see the full picture emerge after completing the puzzle.
Hello, I'm Arvid. I enjoy going fishing with my father and my older brother, Nicholas.
Hi, my name is Rhiannon, and one of my favorite hobbies is ballet. It's a fun way to get exercise.
It's awesome to meet you guys.
So Crunch, what's the first thing we're going to do?
Well, your teacher was able to send in a list of the things we're going to do. The first thing we're going to do is practice your multiplication skills. So, let's get started.
So you must be the substitute for Miss Lee's class?
That's right. I'm Crunch Bandicoot, from the Crash Bandicoot game series.
It's nice to meet you, Crunch. I'm Valerie, a third grade teacher at this school.
Pleased to meet you, Crunch. I'm Rita, another third grade teacher at this school and one of Valerie's colleagues.
I'm familiar with that game series. When I was in high school, I had friends who played the first Crash Bandicoot game when it came out in 1996 and they invited me to try it out. It was a fun game. I know you made your debut in the game, Crash Bandicoot, The Wrath of Cortex. You were created by Dr. Cortex and your mission was to find and destroy Crash. After you were free from Dr. Cortex's control, you became friends with Crash, Coco, and Aku.
That's so cool to know that you're familiar with the Crash Bandicoot franchise. Also, you got the trait about me. I indeed was under Dr. Cortex's control, and once I was free from his control, I befriended Crash, Coco, and Aku and helped them to save the world from danger.
Yeah, outside of teaching, Valerie likes to play video games from both the present and the past.
By the way, one of Ms. Lee's students is also familiar with the Crash Bandicoot game series and loves playing the games from it.
Really? That's cool to know that one of Ms. Lee's students is into Crash Bandicoot games.
I agree with that. Anyway, let's go check on the kids and see how they're doing.
You said it, Valerie.
No way. Crunch Bandicoot, from the Crash Bandicoot franchise, is your substitute.
It's no joke, mate. I'm as surprised as you are.
Right now, my sister, Odette, is having a substitute teacher in her biology class. You won't believe who it is.
Who is it?
Melvin Curtin from David Dreamstars.
Really? The Melvin Curtin from David Dreamstars, a hero group created by Waleeadrix. That's cool. I have a feeling this week is all about hiring fun people as substitute teachers, whether they're original characters or video game characters.
You're right on that, Sally.
Eleonora and Paulo, isn't it exciting how Janek, Giacomo, and Serafina got Crunch Bandicoot as their substitute?
I know how excited Janek was because he couldn't stop talking about how happy he was that one of his favorite video game characters was his class's substitute teacher.
Eleanor and I know how much your sons love playing video games, Gretchen and Taco. So it's no surprise that Janek was so excited about having Crunch subbing for Ms. Lee.
As for Giacomo and Serafina, they were as excited as their classmates were. They were also surprised that a video game character ended up being their substitute.
However, at the same time, we need to pray that Ms. Lee's mother recovers from food poisoning soon.
What Ms. Lee's mother went through hits a nerve with us since we, along with our sons, got food poisoning during our trip in Indonesia.
I remember you told us about that. This is why we must be careful with street food in any country. Either it's too spicy for our stomachs or the food isn't prepared in a safe and sanitary manner.
Yeah. Plus, the risk is worse when it comes to dishes with raw seafood.
We heard that your son's class got a substitute and it turned out to be Crunch Bandicoot from the Crash Bandicoot game series.
That's right, Hector. Jing and I were surprised that a video game character became the substitute teacher for Ms. Lee's class.
Chi Yang Wei told us that Crunch was fun and full of energy. For example, when the class was practicing their times tables, he brought out a big spinner and challenged them to a times table showdown, where they earn points for every correct answer.
That definitely sounds like a fun substitute.
The school administration did a great job of finding a substitute for our son's class.
Ah, would you look at that? It's so nice to see our sons having fun together.
I agree, Carmen. I am glad that our boys are great friends, even though my son is in a different class. It's so cute to see them playing together.
It was a great idea to take them to the park after school. I was thinking the next time we meet up, Ivariest and I can introduce you all to our daughter, Odette.
That would be nice. Our daughter, Yuting, would love to meet all of you.
Same with our daughter, Maria. In fact, Maria and Yuting attend Llewellyn Academy and are studying Polish.
And to add to that, they're friends and in the same Polish 1 class.
Odette is also attending Llewellyn Academy and she's studying Italian.
That's great that all of our older daughters are attending the same school.
Well, Coco, I can't wait to hear about Crunch's first day as an elementary school substitute teacher.
Same here, Crash.
Welcome home, buddy. So, did you enjoy your first day as a substitute?
I certainly did. One of the children in that class knew about the Crash Bandicoot franchise and is a fan of it.
Really? That's awesome.
I'm happy to know that there's a Crash Bandicoot fan in the class you're subbing.
So Crunch, do you have any fun plans for the upcoming days?
Well, I plan on having one day where the kids try out different Crash Bandicoot games. It would be great for them to not only take a well-deserved break from learning, but also learn about all the games in the franchise.
That sounds fun, buddy. Any other fun plans?
I plan on introducing Wumpa fruits to the kids and have them try them.
That sounds nice. If you're going to do that, be sure to get permission from the principal.
Will do. And one last fun plan I'll share with you. I was thinking on the last day as a substitute, I can invite you two to meet the kids.
Really? You'll invite us on your last day as a substitute to meet the children? Cool.
That is a fantastic idea. It would be fun for the children to meet me and Crash.
I'm happy to hear that you two are enthusiastic about the idea. And yes, the children will love meeting you too.
Coco and I are happy that you had a great first day. And we know you're looking forward to the coming days.
I am very excited for the coming days, Crash. Alright kids, for today's fun activity, we're going to do some sound impressions. Whoever volunteers should make a sound impression of anything, and your classmates are to guess what they are. So, who wants to be the first volunteer?
I like to go, please.
Sure, Blake. Come up here and do your first impression.
See if you can guess this.
Let me guess. Is it a lion?
Sorry, that's not correct. Lions do roar, but they don't roar that loud.
Is it a bear?
That's correct, Daniela. It is a bear.
That was a cool impression of a bear, Blake.
Thank you, Crunch. I'm glad you liked the impression.
So, do you want to do another impression or let someone else go?
I'd like to do one more impression.
Sure. Go right ahead.
All right, everyone. Try and guess what this is.
Oh, that's easy. It's an ambulance.
Well done, Margot. You got it. That is an ambulance.
Nice ambulance impression. Alright, Blake. Feel free to choose the next person to do an impression.
I picked Janik to be next.
Okay, Janik, you're up.
Here's my impression of an animal. See if you can guess what animal it is.
You're doing an impression of a wolf.
I agree with Rhiannon. That's definitely a wolf impression.
Well done, Rhiannon and Arvid. You got it correct. It's a wolf impression.
Cool wolf impression, Janik.
Thanks, Crunch.
No problem, buddy. You have another impression to share with the class?
Definitely.
Okay, let's hear it.
Alright, try and guess the next animal I'm impersonating.
I know what animal that is. It's a rooster.
I agree with my twin sister. That's a rooster.
Good job, Serafina and Giacomo. That is indeed an impression of a rooster.
Nice rooster impression, Janik. Alright, time for you to pick the next person to do an impression.
I pick Young Soon.
Okay, Young Soon, come to the front and do an impression of something.
All right, everyone. Try and guess this animal. Aroo!
That sounds like a coyote. Is it a coyote?
Sorry, it's not a coyote. Any other guesses?
Janik already did a wolf impression, so it's not a wolf. If I had to take a guess, is it a dingo?
That's right, Shi Yang Wei. It is a dingo. How did you know that?
Yeah, dude, how did you know that's a dingo impression?
Well, on my trip to Australia last summer, I learned that a dingo's howl has a higher pitch compared to a wolf's howl.
Wow, I didn't know that.
You're right, the dingo's howl pitch is higher than the wolf's.
Wow, nice dingo impression, Young Soon. Fun fact, me, Crash, and Coco are based on the Eastern Barred Bandicoot. Dingus and Eastern Barred Bandicoots are native to Australia.
Wow, you three are based on the Eastern Barred Bandicoot. Awesome. I knew you guys are based on the Bandicoot, but I didn't know which Bandicoot species.
That's another fun fact about Team Bandicoot. Now, let's get back to doing more impressions.
It's been 2 days since Crunch has been subbing for Ms. Lee's class. I have to say, he's great with children.
Yeah. You can see how happy they are. Well, hello Dr. Beaumont and Dr. Hyoki. Nice of you two to stop by.
We've heard how much happiness Crunch has brought to not just Ms. Lee's students, but also your students.
And by the looks of it, he has definitely brought so much of it.
As Rita told me, Crunch is great with kids.
That's exactly what he told us when we interviewed him for the substitute teacher position.
Whether permanent or temporary, all teachers and substitutes we hire must have one key quality. They have to be good with children.
I couldn't agree more.
Same here.
Nice work, boys.
You're pretty good at soccer, Crunch.
What else are you good at?
Well, I like kart racing and weightlifting, and I'm pretty good at those.
That's awesome.
It's cool that you're into kart racing and weightlifting.
It's the second day of having Crunch Bandicoot as our substitute, and I have to say, it's fun having him around.
That's great. What has he done with you guys today?
Well, we had a fun activity where we did some impressions and our classmates had to guess what they were. In addition, he showed us some Crash Bandicoot games and even let us play them. My favorite game is Crash Bandicoot, The Wrath of Cortex.
Same with me. That's the game where Crunch made his debut. He was created by the evil Dr. Cortex and his mission was to find and destroy Crash. After he was defeated by Crash, Crunch was no longer under Dr. Cortex's control and he befriended Crash, Coco, and a Cool.
So Crunch was originally an antagonist until he got defeated by Crash.
That's right, Gavin.
I am happy to know that Crunch is no longer under the control of the evil villain.
Interestingly enough, he told us he got brainwashed again in the game, Crash Bandicoot 2, Entranced. He, along with Coco, got brainwashed by Entrance, who specialized in mind control. Luckily, Crash was able to save them and defeat Entrance.
Even after Crunch got released from Dr. Cortex's control, he got brainwashed by another villain. That's insane.
I know, right?
Well, children, I'm sad that today's my last day as your substitute teacher.
We're going to miss you so much. We had so much fun getting to know you as well as doing fun activities with you.
I'm going to miss you guys too. It was fun being your substitute. Since it's my last day as substitute, I have a surprise for you. I invited two special guests to meet you and Janik. I am sure you know who they are.
I know who they are, so I'll just wait for them to come in and see if I'm right.
Two special guests? I can't wait to see who they are.
What's up, kids? I'm Crash Bandicoot.
How's it going, children? I'm Coco Bandicoot.
Wow, it's Crash and Coco.
Well, you must be the kid who is familiar with the Crash Bandicoot franchise.
We're happy to know that you love Crash Bandicoot games.
Here's what we have got planned before recess.
We're going to let you try some Wumpa fruits. They're sweet and healthy fruits.
As well as that, we would love for you to ask me and Coco questions. That way, you can get to know us more.
Once we're done with that, it'll be time for recess and we'll have lots of fun.
So, I hope you're ready for today. Let's start off with giving each of you a Wumpa fruit.
Coco and I will go get the fruits.
Now that all of you have a Wumpa fruit, it's time for you to ask Crash and Coco questions.
Okay, children, ask away.
Can you tell us about your interests?
Good question. I like running, sunbathing, playing with yo-yos, taking naps, and playing video games.
As for me, I'm a tech-savvy gal. I love technology, building gadgets, and NASCAR.
Wow, those are great interests.
I agree with Daniela. Those are indeed great interests.
Now that you told us your interests, what are some of the things you hate?
Well, I hate TNT crates, nitro crates, falling, and especially the thought of Coco being harmed. I hate thinking about my enemies laying their hands on my sister.
The one thing I hate the most is the thought of Crash being harmed. It's scary to have thoughts about our enemies harming my brother.
It's so sad when your enemies hurt you. But I learned what's worse is that sometimes, the people closest to you hurt you the most.
Oh, that? Whenever I hear that, it makes me worry as to whether my friends will betray me one day.
Me too.
Me 3.
So kids, to avoid betrayals, here's one useful tip. Don't share everything. There are things that aren't meant to be shared. If you tell people all your secrets and all your thoughts, they could spread them around or worse, use them against you.
We don't want any of you children to get hurt. That's why we wanted to share this tip with you.
Okay, Crash and Coco, we'll be careful with what we share with others.
Great. I'm glad you kids understood what we told you.
Anyway, thank you, Daniela, for those questions. Let's move on to another question.
What are your superpowers?
Excellent question, Shi Yang Wei. I have a variety of superpowers, but I'll name a few. They are Spin Attack, Death Tornado Spin, and Body Slam. The Spin Attack is my basic attack. I use it to defeat my enemies, break open crates, and deflect projectiles. The Death Tornado Spin is basically a powerful version of the Spin Attack, and it can enable me to glide over longer distances and in some cases, make me fly. Finally, the Body Slam is a ground attack that will stun my enemies.
Wow, those are cool superpowers. There's no way your enemies can stand a chance against you.
Thank you, Body. And yeah, my enemies don't stand a chance against me.
Okay, time for me to tell you some of my superpowers. Some of my superpowers are my genius level intellect, my martial arts skills, and my invisibility powers. My genius level intellect will allow me to do things like create complex machines and learn new information and skills. I learn martial arts from watching martial arts films, and these skills are useful to help me defeat my enemies. As for my invisibility powers, they help me bypass obstacles and I can move undetected.
Wow, Coco, your powers are as amazing as Crash's. You two have such fantastic powers.
Why, thank you, Chia Wei. That's so sweet of you. Also, thank you for asking me and Crash that question.
Let's move on to the next question. Alright kids, for today's fun recess activity, we're going to play a game called the Great Wumpa Hunt.
We have hidden several Wumpa fruit props around the playground, and your team's task is to collect as many Wumpa fruits as you can. Collect as much as you can carry, and put the props in your team's bucket.
You will have 5 minutes to collect as many props as you can. The team with the most Wumpa fruits will get a special treat.
Before we forget, the team buckets are in front of the bench near the flower bushes.
Okay, are you ready?
Yes, we're ready.
All of us are ready for the game.
Awesome. On your mark.
Get set.
Go.
Okay, who wants to go check inside those bushes?
I'll go.
All right, Raphael. Go right ahead. Good luck.
Mate, you found the Wumpa fruit.
I sure did.
Good job, Raphael.
Yeah, great job finding our team's first Wumpa fruit.
You guys wait right here. I'll put the Wumpa fruit into our team's bucket.
Okay, we'll wait for you right here.
I managed to look around this area and had no luck. There are no Wumpa fruits around here.
Oh well. You tried your best. Let's go to another area. Any ideas?
Why don't we go look around the mini garden?
Great idea, Hinata. Let's go there.
I shall lead the way.
Wow, we're so lucky that each of us found a Wumpa fruit around this area.
Yeah, Gavin. I'm surprised 4 Wumpa fruits were hidden around this area.
If we find another area that has a pile of Wumpa fruits, then we will be in first place in no time.
I wonder what the first place prize will be.
I bet it will be a big box of Wumpa fruits.
We'll see about that. For now, let's focus on finding more Wumpa fruits.
That's right. First, let's put these Wumpa fruits into our team's bucket, and then we'll find another area to search.
Well, children, we're happy that you had fun playing the Great Wumpa Hunt.
Now, it's the moment you've been waiting for. It's time to announce the ranks and prizes, starting with the winning team.
The winning team is the Twin Titans. Serafina, Giacomo, Blair, and Gavin. All 4 of you won a Wumpa Whip.
Hooray! A Wumpa Whip. I love that.
Wow, a Wumpa Whip. That's nice.
I can't wait to have one. This will be the first time I'm having a Wumpa Whip.
That is an awesome prize. I look forward to seeing how it tastes.
The team in second place is the four mates, Chiahui, Louise, Pierre, and Blake. Each of you will get a box of Wumpa fruits.
A box of Wumpa fruits. Nice. That is a great prize.
Awesome. I know my family and I will love the fruits.
I can't wait for my parents and older sister to try some Wumpa fruits. I heard Wumpa fruits are yummy.
Great! I love Wumpa fruits and I know my parents and my older brother will love them too.
Now, the team in third place is the girly gals, Abigail, Margot, Daniela, and Hinata. You girls won a voucher for a free Wumpa Whip.
Wow, we did great. Right, girls?
We sure did, Abigail.
I'm happy that we each got a voucher for a free Wumpa Whip.
I heard how good Wumpa Whips are. I look forward to trying my first Wumpa Whip.
Now to announce the ranks for the last two teams. The Sparkle Squad, which consists of Llewellyn, Rhiannon, Youngsoon, and Sally, placed in fourth. The Cool Dudes, which consists of Janik, Owen, Arvid, and Raphael, placed in fifth. Now, that doesn't mean you'll leave empty-handed. For the Sparkle Squad, you'll each get a Coco Bandicoot plush. For the Cool Dudes, you'll each get a Crash Bandicoot plush.
Even though we didn't collect as much as the other three teams, we did great. Right, girls?
We did, Llewellyn. We didn't get Wumpa fruits or Wumpa Whips, but at least we'll go home with a Coco Bandicoot plush.
Agreed. At the end of the day, we did our best. I look forward to getting my Coco Bandicoot plush.
Great! Another addition to my plush collection.
Well boys, we didn't win Wumpa fruits or Wumpa Whips. Good thing we aren't leaving empty-handed because we each won a Crash Bandicoot plush.
We did our best and we got a good prize.
Even though we got last place, we did our best and I'm happy that we four got a plush.
This is awesome. I can't wait to add that plush to my stuffed toys collection.
Now it's time that Crunch, Coco, and I distribute the prizes. Come with us and we'll give you the prizes.
Good morning, children. I want to start off by apologizing for the last-minute departure. It was totally unexpected and I had to fly home to join my sister in taking care of our mother.
We completely understand, Ms. Lee. So, how is your mother?
She's fully recovered from food poisoning. So, whenever you're at a restaurant or trying street food, make sure it's clean and not too spicy for your stomachs.
We'll remember that, Ms. Lee.
So, Dr. Beaumont told me that Crunch Bandicoot from the Crash Bandicoot franchise was your substitute teacher. How was he?
He was amazing. He told us all about himself, let us try Wumpa fruits, and even let us play some Crash Bandicoot games.
On his last day as our substitute, he invited Crash and Coco over to meet us. We also had Wumpa fruits and we asked Crash and Coco questions. Crunch, Crash, and Coco even let us play a game with Ms. Cohen's class. It's called the Great Wumpa Hunt.
The objective was to find as many Wumpa fruits as we can with our teams. The team that placed first got Wumpa Whips, the second place team won a box of Wumpa fruits, the third place team won vouchers for a free Wumpa Whip, the fourth place team won Coco Bandicoot plushes, and the last place team won Crash Bandicoot plushes. It was a fun game with fun prizes.
Not only did we have fun with him, but we also got some schoolwork done.
I'm glad that Crunch took good care of you while I was away and that you enjoyed having him as your substitute teacher. I'll admit I was surprised that he ended up being your substitute teacher. You want to know how Crunch ended up being your substitute?
Yes, please.
Well, I can tell you that Dr. Beaumont and Dr. Hyoki interviewed Crunch and they were impressed with how good he was with kids. They also thought that having a video game character as a substitute would be fun.
I'm glad that Dr. Beaumont and Dr. Haoki selected Crunch as our substitute. He really took great care of us.
I'm glad too. Now, let's begin our day with some math lessons.